إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن اهتدى بهداه. Welcome back to another episode of Drops of Tafseer brought to you by ITV. We are going to continue where we left off from our previous episode on Surah Al-Ghashiyah. We've discussed about the people who will be humiliated in the next life. Then we discussed about the radiant faces, the people that will be honored in the next life. Allah Azza wa Jal, He describes these situations, these two scenarios to the kuffar of Quraysh. And these disbelievers, they continued in the rejection of Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They continued in the rejection of the oneness of Allah Azza wa Jal and His ultimate power. In the previous verses, Allah Azza wa Jal describes the plight of those faces that will be humiliated. Then He describes the honor that He shall grant the people of Ta'ah, the people who followed the truth. And Allah speaks about the highness of the beds of paradise, and He talks about the lofty carpets. And the disbelievers, they simply said, is it even possible that we go all the way up there and we are honored in such a manner? So then Allah, He asks the disbelievers, do you still doubt the fact that Allah Azza wa Jal is capable of all these things? Do you want to see to believe? You really want to see to believe? Then Allah Azza wa Jal is basically trying to tell the kuffar of Quraysh, I'll mention things that are not hidden from your eyes. It's right in front of you. So let's begin from the bottom, the most lowest thing. So Allah Azza wa Jal, He is asking the kuffar of Quraysh, أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ? Do you not see the camel which is in front of you? Do you not contemplate in its unique features? As we all know, among the Arabs, the camel is the most prestigious animal, and it is even greater than the elephant in their eyes. They do not drink from the elephant's milk. They do not eat from its flesh, and they do not ride on it across valleys and deserts for long distances. And as for the camel, its unique features are unmatched, it's unparalleled, and its all-rounder service to the children of Adam is unmatched, an awesome creature. Some of the benefits of this animal is the Arabs, they used to drink from its milk, they would eat from its flesh, and they would load it up with their heavy baggage, and they would travel long distances on its back across deserts and valleys in the desert region and other areas as well. No other animal has all these all-rounder services like the camel. These are some of the basic features of this animal, not to mention its other distinguished features, such as its ability to be patient while it's thirsty. We all know for a fact that camels can go up to 10 days without water, etc. And Allah is basically mocking the disbelievers in the Quran that look at the small creature of mine. It has the ability to do all these things. And so do you still believe that I, Allah Azza wa Jal, am incapable of doing the things that I've mentioned, that I will honor the people of Jannah and humiliate the people of hell? Do you still deny my oneness? Do you still deny my power? Excellent. Let's go a bit higher, shall we? You want to see to believe, right? So Allah is saying, look up. Do you not see how the sky is created? Allah is asking the question, أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ? Are there any pillars to hold up the sky? Just like the way how you guys make buildings with pillars and stuff. The sky has no pillars like the way you guys are dependent on pillars to make your buildings. Now, now look a bit lower. Do you not see how these massive mountains are raised? أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ? Do you not see how these massive mountains are raised? They are firm and they do not move around. and you still want to see to believe, right? Now, look right below your feet. So Allah Azza wa Jalla is telling them, okay, look forward, look up, look down, look around you. And Allah Azza wa Jalla is asking them again, وَإِلَى الْأَرْضِ كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ. The very ground that you stand in, the very earth that you stand in, we have made the ground spread out for you. You walk on it, you sit on it, you sleep on it. And so, do you still disregard the fact that I'm capable of doing anything that I want? Like honoring the radiant faces in paradise the way I want. Ya Muhammad, فَذَكِّرْ إِنَّمَا أَنْتَ مُذَكِّرْ. O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, continue to call them towards the truth. Give them glad tidings and warn them. Your job is to only spread the message. Only do the job of da'wah. Your job is not to force them. لَسْتَ عَلَيْهِمْ بِمُسَيْطِرٍ. And if they don't listen to you, and you should know that you're not appointed to force them into believing into the truth. Your job is to only distinguish between the truth from falsehood and warn them of the consequence of not accepting the truth. Then Allah Azza wa Jal says, إِلَّا مَن تَوَلَّى وَكَفَرْ. As for the one who turned away from your da'wah and rejected your da'wah, who rejected the truth, and after the message was delivered to him. This is adding to the point that Allah Azza wa Jalla is telling His Messenger that you are not appointed to force them to believe. And if they continue to disbelieve in this message, to disbelieve in the truth, then Allah Azza wa Jalla is saying, فَيُعَذِّبُهُ اللَّهُ الْعَذَابَ الْأَكْبَرِ. Then Allah shall punish them unimaginably with hell beyond limits. Then Allah Azza wa Jalla is saying, Inna ilayna iyabahum. After they die, they will come back to me. Thumma inna alayna hisabahum. Then we will hold them accountable in our court of justice. That will be given the way they deserve. Then we will hold them accountable for in our court of justice. They'll be given what they deserve. Then we will hold them accountable in the court of justice, in our court of justice. They will be given what they deserve. And I want you guys to all stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, and stay tuned for the next episode of Drops of Tafseer. بإذن الله تعالى. وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.